Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. If you like making money, this channel's for you. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave comments below on what you guys think about anything. I know we've got the silver squeeze, a lot of physical silver, it's being drained. If you guys can't find physical silver, I'm going to give you some options for some silver producers. These are some of the favorites among the subscribers on the channel. I have not looked into every single one of these companies. I did do some charting here, some technical analysis. You're going to have to do some digging on your own, fundamental analysis to make sure these companies are good picks. I know I've gotten a lot of questions on some of these companies like, hey, could you chart these? I'm going to chart them all so you guys can get some exposure to some silver companies. So here they are. I call this the silver squeeze companies in case you guys can't get physical. SilJ, obviously that's the junior silver ETF. And we've got a large pattern developing. We're right under this large, we'll call it downtrend line. We break out of that, this thing's gone. It's a way to play it if you want to use an ETF. And I think this one probably has some of the most leverage. So I think it's one of the better ETFs for playing a silver junior mining companies. This one's just SIL. This is the larger one. Again, this one, if you were to draw a line across, it broke to the upside and it's sitting on top of its pattern. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe it takes a little bit, it takes some time for it to really break out and start moving, but it's one that's on most people's radars for an ETF. Now this is MMNGF. This is a small silver mining company. We're getting this kind of U-bowl-shaped pattern that's developing, and if we kind of launch from here, I think this thing's going to look pretty dang good. I'm a very big bull on MMNGF. I own it in my own portfolio, and it is a small exploration silver company. It does have, I think, a royalty stream or two, so it's on my radar. I own it. It's up to you guys if you want to partake in it. ISVLF is another small silver company. They are a producer. We've got a nice kind of consult. Basically, it's coming up into this wedge, and we got to break this, I'll call it this 82, 83, 84 cent area. Once it breaks to the upside and can sustain and hold above it, I think this thing will move quite good to the upside. This is Aftermath Silver. This is one that a lot of people like. It's a smaller company. I don't know if it's an explorer or producer. I think it's an explorer. But this thing looks pretty good. It's been tracking higher and higher. It seems to be well correlated with the price of silver itself and give you a pretty good amount of leverage on the price of silver. So this is one that a lot of people like. I'm just bringing it up. The chart looks just fine. We're in a nice, good, strong uptrend. Here's Kootenai Silver. This is a weekly chart backed out. You can kind of draw down here. It looks like it broke its downtrend, and it's just sitting there. So this might be one to look into if you like it. We've got a lot of volume stepping up on the right-hand side. So it's a broken downtrend, lots of volume, and if silver moves, I'm sure Kootenai will move too. But it's a very volatile company, so better be ready for that volatility. Discovery Metals. This has 1 billion to 2 billion ounces in the ground. It's a low grade in Mexico. It's an exploration company. They're doing more exploration this winter. And this one's going to provide a lot of price torque, we'll call it, the price of silver. So this thing's going to move quite a bit. It's very leveraged to the price of silver. And if silver takes off, I think this thing's going to move quite substantially. It's one of my favorite companies, and I own it for an explorer. This one's Impact Silver again. I did a weekly chart on it just to show you a big picture view of it. So this one's also looking good, and it's just going sideways right now until the price moves. Silver One Resources. This is another exploration company. This was one I got from Eric Sprott. I do not own it at the moment, but it does look like it's ready to break out. I mean, it's right there. All it takes is a little bit of higher silver price, and this thing I think is going to move to the upside. We got the 50-day crossing the 200-day. It's looking pretty good. This is a weekly candlestick chart, just a FYI. Aberplata resource. This is another one that a lot of people were talking about. Looks pretty good. What I like to see are large candlestick up. This is on a weekly chart. Large weekly candlesticks, and then a small pullback. Large weekly candlesticks, small pullback. This looks very good and is a signature trait for higher prices. So it looks very good. We've got this nice big volume buying into this stock and accumulating it. I think it looks great. Monarchical Minerals. Looks like this thing's ready to, if you were to kind of draw a line across, it breaks this kind of resistance line. I think this one could be a good one too. That's Monarchical Minerals. I don't know as much about this. It's probably an exploration company, so you're going to have to do your own research. I was just looking into companies and some of the silver sectors to see what's out there. This one's Silver Sands Resources. This one looks excellent. Excellent in terms of technical charting. It's a weekly chart, but you want to see these large moves, big candlesticks to the upside. There's a nice little consolidation there. And then you want to see a smaller pullback. And we're seeing this thing kind of settle out. This thing looks excellent. Silver Sands, you know what? I'm probably going to buy this soon. But Silver Sands Resources looks excellent to enter. I'm going to have to do a little more research on the fundamentals. It's probably an exploration company. But the chart itself, the technical chart, looks fantastic. Now, these are the big boys, Mag Silver. Mag Silver broke to the upside, and it's just sitting there. I like buying on breakouts like this. Silver moves, this thing's going to move. Same with Endeavor Silver. You draw this line across. These are weekly charts. You draw this across. It's right there, bouncing its head on it. It breaks. It's going to move quite well. Hecla Mining, this thing's trying to break a 40-year downtrend pattern all the way down. If you look at other charts, it's right there. It's looking fantastic. Fortuna Silver Mines, same thing. We just need silver to roll, and these will all go much, much higher. I think this one's pronounced Coeur. Again, this thing looks fantastic. It's coming right down. It looks like it just broke, and it's just sitting there coiled up, ready to go. Pan American Silver, another one. It's right there at the highs here. It's just sitting there, kind of bounced, hit its head, pulled back a little bit, going sideways. We've got the shortages on the physical side. Once that works its way to the price of silver, these are gone. So there's a bunch of companies, write them down, watch them, follow them. I do like that Silver Sand one. That one looks really good. There's a couple of exploration companies maybe I'll dip a little bit of money into. I don't go too heavy. Remember, my philosophy is buy and hold, spread it out amongst a whole bunch. If some of these guys do a 10, 20, 30x, I'm in them. I'll get that return. And I just sit there and wait. I don't trade in and out. I don't do any of that stuff. If you can't get physical silver, maybe some of these companies interest you. It's up to you. Use them if you want to. A lot of the charts look pretty good. They're about to break major. They either have broken major downtrend patterns that are decade long, which typically means, it's going to go way higher. When silver goes higher. So I'm just waiting for the price of silver to go up. These are going to kill it. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave comments below. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.